What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ and we're back with the 2023 Toyota Corolla SE Hybrid all-wheel drive. Today we're going to be discussing the 5 things that could improve on the vehicle and 5 things we absolutely love about it. Without further ado, you guys know the drill. We try to keep these short, so let's roll. Starting off with the 5 things to improve, number 1 on this list is right in front of us, and that is the dual zone climate. And what I mean by that is what we are lacking. This is single zone, and I wish it was an option to get dual zone on this vehicle. Unfortunately, it is not an option. So that was number 1 on the list. Moving on to number 2 on the list, and that has to do with the 0 to 60 on this vehicle. It comes in at around 9 seconds, and I really wish it was around the 7.8 to 8 second mark. Again, not what you're buying this vehicle for, but it is a little on the slow side considering, like, you know, the all new Prius that they just released. That's coming in at around 6.5-ish seconds for a 0 to 60. So I think they can improve this one at least just a little bit. Number 3 has to do with the seats, and not really physically the seat, but some sort of button somewhere for cooled / ventilated seats. Not an option. If you go up to the XLE, you will get your leather with heated seats, but no option for ventilated seats on the Corolla Hybrid. Number 4 also has to do with the seats. As you can see over here, there is no buttons, and what usually goes there, for those of you that don't know, would be memory seating. There's no memory seating on this because it is a manual seat. You just pull the lever and it goes back and forth. So no memory seating, unfortunately, on this vehicle. Not an option. Number 5 on this has to do overall with how this vehicle drives. It's all-wheel drive, which is absolutely amazing, but you cannot get the all-wheel drive on the XLE. So if you want all the bells and whistles with all-wheel drive, well, unfortunately, you can't get it right now. Maybe next year they'll change it up, but those are the 5 things to improve. Moving on to the 5 things to love about this vehicle. And obviously we had to step outside because exterior design, that has to be number 1 on the list. I think this thing looks so sporty and honestly aggressive. I mean, this was never meant to really be that. This is your, you know, economical type of car, and it looks amazing, especially in this color with those wheels. Absolutely love the exterior. And while we're on this, we're going to go ahead and run the cinematic before we move on to number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Number 2 on the list has to be the technology. I mean, you have a nice big screen. You guys got to remember, in the middle class models back in the day, they never even used to have this. Like, it was only the highest trim levels that would have like a big, nice touch screen. And then following on to this discussion, you have lane centering and adaptive cruise control, which is great technology to have. And again, it didn't used to be offered on like a mid trim level. And here we are, right around the $30,000 mark with the all-wheel drive. If you go without it, it's even under that. We're with all the technology. I mean, there's a lot of technology in this thing, and I think that's great. Number 3 on this list has to be the gas mileage. Unsurprisingly, it is on the list being a hybrid. And you're going to be getting around 47 city and 41 highway, combined average of around 44 miles to the gallon. And that's good. I mean, that's good by every standard. And remember, this is the all-wheel drive. All the time, all-wheel drive. So that's phenomenal gas mileage. Number 4 on the list is the price. You're getting all of this, again, for right at that $30,000 mark. If you don't want the all-wheel drive or a few of the like little options like rubber floor mats and stuff, you're literally at 30 or less for this vehicle. And I think that's an amazing value for how nice this thing rides, drives, and everything. So yeah, there you go. Number 5 on the list is all-wheel drive. And I know I put that kind of on the improvement list, but the fact that it is available even on at least 2 trim models, LE and SE, that's still great. To be able to have a small economy car and all-wheel drive, because previously you used to have to go to like the full size, and some of the full sizes didn't even used to have it. Only select brands had it. So to have that expanding is great. Obviously, like I said in the improvement, I wish it would go in the XLE. Not sure why it doesn't, but nonetheless, it's still, I love the all-wheel drive. It really helps in weather, whether that's rain, snow, whatever. Love the all-wheel drive option. That is going to wrap up this vehicle. If you guys have any questions, definitely put them down below. If you need the in-depth review, that link will also be down below. Please like, please subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.